Astro Gaming is a premier professional video gaming equipment company. The thing that we're most famous for is our headsets. Our A40 headset is a wired pro headset that's on the console gaming side of pro gaming. It is like the go-to headset for pro gamers. We sponsor teams like Optic Gaming and Team Envious. We support events like Call of Duty Champs, UMG. We are the official headset of PAX. And what we're doing here at E3 is showing off our full line. So we have our A50, which is our pinnacle headset. It's a wireless living room experience. It is a fully Dolby enabled 5.8 gigahertz wireless headset. It has a full suite of controls built into the headset, game to voice balance, audio presets so you can change your audio listening experience. Like I said, it's Dolby 5.1, 7.1 enabled, and then full voice communication. We have two lines for that. We have the Astro Edition line and we have the Xbox One line. The Xbox One line comes with a chat adapter called the AG1 that plugs into the controller to enable chat through Microsoft's proprietary port. We actually, on the Xbox One line, launched this last year our Halo A50, so it's a 117 branded Master Chief headset, and it's just a beautiful homage to what Halo fans love about Halo. And Astro Gaming was actually born from the esports arena of Halo, and so it was just an opportunity for us to kind of go back to our roots and really show some love to the franchise that helped us become what we are. We're also showing off our new A40s. We have an orange A40 that we just launched that's paired with the Mixamp M80. That is a version of our original Mixamp that has been slimmed down and designed to fit right into the Xbox controller. And Astro Gaming, it's so hard to explain forward and backwards, because I could either start from the very beginning and give you everything or just give you tidbits. But Astro was born from Astro Studios. Astro Studios and some of the people who still work for Astro Gaming now were part of the original team that helped design the Xbox 360 and the Xbox 360 controller. So a lot of current Xbox design takes notes or takes a lot of its cues from design work that Astro Gaming did in the past. And so the Xbox One Mixamp M80 chat adapter that we made, we wanted to design it to make it feel like it actually was a piece of the controller, not just like an add-on that you plug into it, but when it's plugged into the controller, it looks like it belongs there. When you see it on there, it's right at home, and it's just a beautiful piece. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet, but it has game voice balance, it has your volume control, your mute, it has audio EQ presets all built into the controller, so you don't ever have to actually let go of the controller to keep control over your audio. If you need more chat, if you need more game audio, if you want to try a different preset, if you're switching from an FPS to an arena sports game, you just tap the preset button and you're in arena mode instead of FPS. And so that's one of the other things. And then the A38, which is our Bluetooth noise canceling headset, and that's more of a lifestyle piece. It's not so much for mobile gaming or consoles. It's more for when you take off your A40s and you're leaving the house. This is the headset that we want you to put on. It's active noise canceling. It has 20 hours of battery life. Built-in microphone, and it's just the audio quality is that Astro tuned audio quality that a lot of our fans have come to expect from us. So great mid-range, and it's awesome for watching movies, listening to music. I never get on a plane without one, just because the noise canceling is so great that I fall asleep with it on. It's great. But yeah, we're here just kind of showing off our full line this year. So there's a lot that goes into that. There's a few pieces. First of all, it's design. Astro Gaming designs for a purpose, and that purpose is esports. We have this top-down philosophy of designing the best gear for the most demanding players, and so that means comfort, that means weight, that means wearability, that means functionality. And so by designing things that pros who wear their headsets for 8 to 10 hours, who are practicing all day, every day, who travel all the time, by taking their needs into consideration and designing a headset that works for them, what we end up with is a headset that is perfect for anyone else, right? So comfort. If they're wearing their headsets for 8 hours a day, there has to be cushions that are just amazingly comfortable, allow your ears to breathe, do not create head fatigue. There has to be the right clamping force on the headset. There has to be a design that allows for the headset to be worn without it being so noticeable on your head, right? And by designing those things into a headset for pro players, you have something that when you go home and you put it on, everyone else gets those benefits as well, right? Precision audio, tuning drivers that allow you to hear minutia in games, very specific soundscapes, directional sound, for pro players, that gives them an advantage. That gives them, the ability to be a little more immersed in what they're doing and thus take a little more control over the game. And that just translates to a fuller experience for anyone at home. Functionality, one of the things that set Astro apart initially was being able to create a private voice network. We created a mix amp that you could daisy chain together, so at a pro event, your team could have its own network without having to go over Xbox Live, without having to shout at each other so other people could hear. And it's that kind of iterative design that just builds features that people didn't know they needed, but once they have access to it, they realize that it's actually an amazing feature. And so I think by keeping our focus very narrow and designing for the pinnacle player, everybody else benefits from the designs that we make. And we end up with a headset that hasn't had to change much in 4 or 5 years, right? Like, so many headset companies come out with a new headset every couple years, and it's just little tweaks and changes, but when you've actually created something that works and works really well, you don't have to keep putting it out, here's our, I don't want to name any other headsets, but you just don't have to, right? You make something that really works, and it really works. All you have to do is sometimes update it, keep it fresh, and people will love it. So and the other thing that sets Astro apart is lifestyle. We're a small company, and we all live and test our own products, right? Like we all take part in testing, we all take part in feature design, we all take part in the creation of our product, and so we all own a piece of it, and we all love what we're doing. So there's no one in our company who's not a gamer, and we just have this culture that we try to share with the rest of our fans, which is just this culture of gaming that's not overstated, but that gamers can be cool without having to wear a big giant sweater that just says gamer across the front, right? Like there's a way to be associated with gaming that's not overburdened, over loud, really cool, understated, but also kind of at the top of what gaming is. So that's kind of what sets Astro apart. You'll never see a shirt that says gamer. Lifestyle, we just kind of take it as it comes. It's about designing things that fit in the ecosystem of the Astro gamer. So it's about working with the pros, and we're really working to redefine what pro is. Pro used to just mean competitive gamer, but now it means streamer and YouTube director, and people who work ancillary to the gaming industry. And so as that broadens, we start to look at what do people need. What more do you need at conventions? So it could be more bags, it could be a different line of clothes, it could be something we've never looked at before. So anything that we haven't announced, I can't really talk about yet, but we're definitely always expanding into that lifestyle category. So. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the biggest thing for Astro Gaming is just trying on the headsets. I mean, I could tell you how great they are by all the features that we put into them and just how many fans we have and just how many people are just into Astro Gaming, but I don't think anyone's ever really sold until they actually put the headset on and they try it, and I mean, you say you ask what makes the difference between our headsets and somebody else, and it's really something that you can't understand until you put it on and you game a little bit with it and you just realize that it is just a crazy, amazing headset. And so you can actually go to like a GameStop and there's listening stations. So if you've never tried an Astro Gaming headset, you should probably head to GameStop, put one on, and you'll be Astro family for life.